If you're thinking of signing up for TradeStation, you need to watch this review right now. On the surface, it looks like the ultimate professional grade platform to make you much more profitable, but after weeks of thorough testing, I discovered a few powerful features that can give you a real edge, and some surprising downsides that you absolutely must know before you commit. But before we get into all of that, let's be perfectly clear about one thing right now. Who is TradeStation actually built for? The truth is, TradeStation isn't really designed for the casual buy and hold investor. This platform has one primary user in mind, the serious, active trader who lives and breathes the markets. We're talking about the day trader who needs these lightning fast execution speeds, the options trader who depends on complex analytics, and especially the algorithmic trader who wants to build, test, and automate their own strategies without being a full-time programmer. A huge part of that is their proprietary tool, EasyLanguage. This is a simple but incredibly powerful coding language that lets you describe your trading ideas in plain English, so you can build custom indicators and automated strategies without needing to be an expert in Python or C#. This is a massive advantage for TradeStation global traders who have a specific edge but don't have a computer science degree and want to test out really specific indicators. But don't just take my word for it about any of this stuff. When you look at what other traders are saying, the story becomes crystal clear, and a lot of these people have used this program for a long time. So take this one trader, for example. He said that he had to switch brokers and found other platforms weren't really user-friendly, but when he signed up with TradeStation, he said it was easy to set up his new account, and then, most importantly, he found it really easy to get hold of customer service through the chat. He specifically mentioned that it was so different from his experience with top competitors like Tradebate and NinjaTrader, where it was hard to get hold of anyone. I also came across this TradeStation review from a developer who said that TradeStation offers a great trading platform with powerful tools. Their easy language scripting makes strategy development very accessible, and the API access is a huge plus for trading. So personally, I never even used API access, but he went further on to recommend it for active traders who want flexibility and control. Yeah, this really highlights who this platform is built for, traders who want really professional level controls without the constant technical headaches. All right, so now that you know who TradeStation is for, let's get into the specific features that make it so powerful and see if they live up to the hype. The first thing that really stands out is the charting, front and center. So the chart analysis window is your central hub. You can display price data, run technical analysis, and even backtest and automate strategies right on the same chart. It's incredibly responsive, and you can customize almost every single detail. But powerful charts are useless if you can't actually find opportunities quickly. And that's where a tool like Radar Screen comes in. This is exclusive to TradeStation, and it's a real-time scanner that lets you monitor hundreds of symbols all at once. So think of each row as its own mini chart. You can use the same indicators you love to sort and rank symbols in real time, which is a huge time saver. I found this revealing thread on Reddit where a trader was asking for thoughts on TradeStation brokerage and platform. He mentioned that it doesn't seem to get a lot of attention, but he was impressed by the charts, the layout, the order entry, and especially the easy language coding. One user, who clearly has hands-on experience, replied and confirmed a key strength that I also found, the speed and efficiency just in general. He said he uses TradeStation, highlighting that it executes orders really quickly and that it's really easy to set up like bracket orders if you really want to. So I think that right there is a massive benefit for any active trader who just wants efficiency and speed and also the complex tools. Like fast execution can be the difference between a winning trade and a losing one, right? And the ease of managing complex order types directly addresses the need for a streamlined, professional workflow, and I think this delivers. All right, next, for order entry, tools like the market depth window give you a clear view of the bid and ask activity. It's integrated with a trade bar for super fast execution. Okay, now let's talk about the heart of TradeStation for many, and that is the strategy development and testing. This is where the platform truly shines. You start with easy language. So I built a simple moving average crossover strategy in a few minutes. I think the language is super intuitive. You just use like plain English terms and then you specify it. Like once you have your idea, you can then jump into the strategy optimizer for backtesting. So the strategy optimization feature is a beast. It lets you test a range of inputs for your strategy to find the best performing combination based on historical data. But TradeStation takes it a step further with the Walk Forward Optimizer. This is an advanced tool that runs outside of the main platform, and it automates a complex testing method, which helps you make sure that your optimized strategy is robust and not just fitted to past data. So you take this step by step and you move through these different tools, and this one is a seriously professional grade feature that I haven't seen as easily accessible or at all on many other retail platforms. And to fuel all of this testing, you're going to need a lot of data. TradeStation's extended historical data is extensive. We're talking tick by tick for 6 months back, minute data for over a decade, and daily data for more than 30 years for stocks. So having this depth of data is crucial for building strategies that can stand the test of time. One reviewer highlighted in a TradeStation review that this entire workflow perfectly works with his, saying that his experience with the platform has been great. He highlighted using the simulator to try and learn strategies before implementing them in the live market. And he's using the platform exactly as it's designed, testing risk-free before going live through the TradeStation simulation, and then using all the tools after that to concrete your actual strategy and make it through different steps to make it better and better. All right, now for the real techies. TradeStation offers a full developer API. Personally, I've never used this, but it is available. This allows for incredible custom integrations, letting you connect with any other platforms or even build your own applications on top of their data and execution. It's some serious stuff, and it's a testament to how serious they are about catering to advanced users. Like people who use this API are really into some detailed, in-depth stuff. Even Investopedia.com, which is a source that I trust for a lot of investing advice and definitions and learning, they raved about this aspect, stating that TradeStation continues to offer excellent technology and trading platform with tools for backtesting and automated trading that aren't available on many other brokers. And through it all, you can also feel really secure in everything you do with the platform itself, because TradeStation has a strong focus on security and anti-fraud protection. They also segregate customer funds, and as a subsidiary of a large regulated Japanese financial group, Monex Group, they operate under extremely stringent oversight to be able to work internationally with Japan and America and multiple other countries, so their security is tight. Knowing your money and your data are safe really lets you focus on the trading and worry less about where your data is and whether it's going to get out there. But you know what? No platform is going to do everything perfectly. It's very secure, but there are a few things that you need to be aware of before you sign up. In my research, I came across this review from a user who was really frustrated. He said that a few years ago, he funded his TradeStation account, but then kind of forgot about it and didn't trade. And then he complained that they charged an inactivity fee every month, which eventually wiped out his entire balance. Now, that is incredibly frustrating. No one wants to see their money disappear from fees, of all things. In my own experience, and from looking into this, this type of issue is something you can completely avoid by being aware of the account terms and being aware of how much money you're spending each month. And hey, there's this charge here on my card that looks like it's a fee from this platform. Maybe I'll stop being subscribed to it. So be aware of where your money is going, what you sign up for. So this can be a bit out there. Just I want you to make sure that you're aware of whether you paid for the service or not. This is common with many professional brokers that are aimed at active traders. They have fees for accounts that aren't being used, so you'll want to pay attention to that. They don't want to waste their server space or their data. The key is just to know this upfront. Like if you're an active trader, this fee will never apply to you. And if you know that you're going to take a break, just withdraw your funds or contact support to check on your account status or make sure that you have a plan for that. So is this kind of thing a deal breaker? For me, no, and I didn't see it mentioned many places at all. This is just, it's more of a reminder to always read the fee schedule and make sure you know the rules of the platform. This is something you should do with any financial service. Just be aware of everything before you actually start investing. This does not impact the core trading experience, the execution speed, or the reliability of the platform where it really counts. So I don't think this impacts it much. I just thought I had to mention it. There are a few other gripes, but this was one that I thought was worth mentioning. When it comes to cost, TradeStation's pricing is really competitive, especially for the active traders that it's designed for. You can make the profit in a day or a week that would actually cost for an entire year of this service. Compared to other professional grade trading platforms, you get a ton of value for the actual fees that you pay, particularly when you factor in a lot of the really powerful tools and the data that's included. For the most current specific TradeStation fees, available active promotions that they might have going on, and their latest commission rates, make sure to check the link in the description of this video. We do try to keep it updated so that you can get the best possible deal and save as much money as possible. All right, so what is my final verdict in this TradeStation review? Well, if you're a serious active trader who needs speed, deep analytics, and the power to automate your strategies and become much more profitable, I think TradeStation is absolutely worth a closer look. Check that link in the description of this video to get started with TradeStation.